The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy.
Y'all thought this was a game, didn't you? Huh? You thought it was a game, didn't you? Let me tell you this, it's not a game, it's game over. There are 3 co-owners of SBWF, and I've been banned from making any decisions from here on out. This is bullshit and you know it, but I did make one more decision before that rule was in effect. You guys remember the mysterious boogeyman? Huh? Too bad he works for me and not you. You see, he told me what happened. And he told me who got released. And boy, are you guys screwed. Not only do I have your championship, but now he's on the run. You see, nobody knows what I'm talking about besides myself. And I'm gonna keep it that way until he's ready to make his entrance. You see, when New Mac Inc. started, it's supposed to be a game, it's supposed to be a joke on the new Nexus. That's what I wanted to call the original group, but I couldn't for copyright reasons. So we created New Mac Inc. Well, guess what? They all turned on me and beat me down and stole everything. Yeah. It was led by the bitch Haley. It was led by the bitch Caitlyn. The bitch Brophy. Instead of calling yourselves the New Mac Inc., you should have called yourself the 3 Bs. And who could forget Mr. One Shot? You guys took everything from me. You used me, you beat me down, you victimized me, but you didn't count on me getting back up to my feet. Fast forward a year, everyone left. Everyone bailed out on One Shot. Ain't that funny? Just like they all bailed out on me, they all bailed on you, One Shot. But it's funny. I gained 2 new friends named Deadshot and Jacob. And now I've gained a 3rd. The mysterious man. How do you think I got all these titles? I ain't go and beat up One Shot for this. That was just a plan in my scheme. Mr. Mysterious Man and Deadshot paid him a visit. They got everything that I wanted. You see, in this company, I deserved this title. I deserved it. I was put through the most of pain and suffering on this roster. I was put through the most. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since I have one more scheme up my sleeve, this ain't called Shitty Backyard Wrestling Federation no more. This is called MWF. This is now known as the Mac Wrestling Federation. Because it's all me anyway. It's no one else. It's not One Shot. It's not Haley. God forbid she comes back on the show. It's not Caitlyn. It's not the bitch Brophy. It ain't no one. It's all me. That's all it ever was me. Everyone took and took and took and took and took and took until they couldn't no more. Man, I would love to see the reactions now. But unfortunately, I can only see one's reaction. So, David, Prodigy, One Shot, whoever else wants to challenge or call me out or call me a bitch or call me names, you've all been put on notice. You see, it was in fact you guys that brought this on yourselves. And let me tell you something, Brophy, he's awfully pissed off at you. Yeah, because of your little kidnapping scheme you pulled with everyone last year, or 2 years ago. 2 years ago now, 3 years ago, for everything else that happened. You see, since we're on quarantine, well, some of us are on quarantine, my buddy, Deadshot, surprised me on Facebook Live. He came back. He came to tell me what was in that package that I threw out. It was his calling card. And honestly, none of you know what's gonna happen. And that provides me with a little hope of glimmer. A little hope that this roster is going to be put on notice by the most dominant superstar on this roster. And you're looking at him. You see, with this ace up my sleeve, nobody's going to be able to touch me. Nobody's even going to want to come near me. Not that they do anyway. You see, it's always been about getting my belt back. But you know, since I'm not the rightful champion, MWF would like this one I'm actually a little proud of to announce their next show. The Mac Memorial. Dedicated to my father. And I'm gonna make sure he's smiling up there while this night happens. And I beat the shit out of everyone that I ever needed to beat the shit out of. And there's 3 people on my list. But let's see if they show up first. August 21st. August 22nd. I don't care when the date is. That has yet to be made up yet. But you see, once this coronavirus dies, everyone is going to have another reason to run from fear. Because he's coming. And he's taking no prisoners. If I were you, I'd start running now.